Obviously, I am going to swallow Bray Wyatt.
Yes.
I have never been this invested in anything in wrestling since the debut of The Fiend. Since The Fiend left and everything happened after WrestleMania, there has been a void in my wrestling love. I hoped Malachi Black would fill it in AEW. He did not. Um, I prayed for the day that Bray Wyatt would return, and everything that they have done with the QR codes and the White Rabbit and all of the stuff leading up to the return at Extreme Rules. And then tonight, the promo that he cut where he was just himself and he was emotional and he was thanking the fans and telling us we kept him alive as much as he kept us alive. We saved him the way that people like me have said he saved us. And he was almost in tears, yet they still fade to black. And the masked man, the other version of Bray, comes on the TV and gives a cryptic message, cuts him off mid promo, and then we fade to black. I am so intrigued and interested and anxious for what is going to happen next. And I have not felt that way in wrestling. Like every time I talk about what I love in wrestling, this is what I love in wrestling. This is what I love about wrestling. This is why I watch.
Yep.
It was great. It was fantastic, dude.
And he's a handsome motherfucker.
Yes.
He looks great. He really does. And it's like we don't know. We don't know what to expect with him now, even more so because he has like more creative freedom, I feel. And now it's like you have to watch it. Like during SmackDown tonight, I was like, when can I take a shower? Because Bray Wyatt, he might do who knows, like what the fuck. And like going back to that can't miss feeling where you're like thinking about like what's next, like even when you're not watching wrestling. And I really miss that too.
I know.
Yeah. This Bray crying. Bitch, I was crying. I can't. That was too emotional for me. I was just like, God,
been through a lot.
He's been through so much.
Yeah, we get it.
Like I wasn't like I didn't know what to expect like when he came out, and like he does look so good, and just like you can hear him like the cracks in his voice when he's talking made it that much better. And then with the whole second like the mask and the screen and that how you end SmackDown with that shit. Hunter, we gotta talk. I don't like cliffhangers. What the fuck? But I've seen a lot of speculation on the Twitter, the toxic place we all love. A lot of people were saying that it's basically just Bray's demons. So it's the entire like Funhouse characters that we saw and the mask man. That's basically like what that's gonna be. I don't know, but it sounded cool the way somebody explained it. I just don't remember.
I think I saw that post where like every character was like a version of Bray, like almost like a personality, like from the movie Split, like how they have multiple personality disorder, and that's probably what Bray has. And this is like the main alter, like that we saw doing the promo, like the Fiend's an alter, the Other Worlds in an alter, Funhouse Bray, Huskus the Pig, Abby the Witch, and everyone else. I liked it, but I like to believe that it's still going to be a faction. At least I hope it is.
But that's what's so great about this is even though he showed up and like we got the answers to follow the White Rabbit and is it him, because there were teasers, people are like, oh, if you decode this in binary, it says Gacy and it's going to be Joe Gacy, or oh, Malachi Black's lyrics are in the source code of this video, so it could be Alistair returning, or oh, it's this person. Like we got that, we got there, and then even though he's back, it's all right. So are all of these people members of the Wyatt Six? Is it going to be a faction? Is everyone going to be unmasked? They're going to reveal 5 new members. Now is it just this is the 6th iteration of Bray, and these are alternate? Because I talked about it. Mercy the Buzzard, based on Waylon Mercy. It was the original character that he came up with in NXT. Then you go to Ramblin' Rabbit, which is him on the main roster coming up, and he's cutting those long promos where he rambles and rambles and rambles and goes on about all of this stuff. Then you get to the Abby the Witch stuff, which is the Eater of Worlds Bray, where he talks about Sister Abigail and does all of those things. And then you get to obviously the Fiend. There was also Husky Harris, Huskus the pig boy, that whole connection. Then you get to the Fiend. We saw the burned Fiend mask, and then we saw the Fiend in the crowd, and then out comes him. And if you count, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now 6. So is it the 6th iteration of Bray? Is it a 6-person faction? Who's going to be in it? Like, the questions never stop and the speculation doesn't stop, which is what makes it so intriguing, because nobody fucking knows. We all guess, but nobody knows.
Yeah, it's all speculation at this point, and I'm even seeing like I don't know if you guys saw or not, but like speculation, like the reports that like Triple H actually has like a long-term plan for Bray and this Wyatt 6, whatever it becomes, leading up all the way to WrestleMania. And I hope that's the case. He needs to have a high-profile match at Mania. Just look at that crowd, like the Fireflies, everything is fantastic. It's all amazing.
Agreed.
I just kind of hope that he on-screen murders Matt Riddle. Sets him on fire. Revenge for the whole Randy Orton thing, because you never. So since Randy, broke his back carrying Matt Riddle for all those months, and we don't know if he's coming back, like let him get his revenge on Matt Riddle. We don't really need him around.
If Bray does light him up on fire, he's probably going to use the fire that he's covered in to light a joint. So he might go out getting hot. So
if
Bray
that's sets Matt Riddle on fire live on TV, I will come on the stream nude that week.
Nude,
nude, fully nude.
I don't know. I don't think YouTube or Twitch will allow that.
I mean, they're not going to see any. The desk is here.
will.
You're just going to see from the chest up. Like, you'll be all right.
Sure, Matt. Let the titties loose.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Jesus is always telling me to take my shirt off. So why not you take your shirt off? You can lead by example.
We are still waiting for both the OnlyFans and you to strip for Jesus. So
Jesus is in Chicago, so like I could have stripped for him, but he's nowhere to be found. So we don't know. Wow. We don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you updated.
Warren's keeping tabs. If Riddle gets lit on fire, I will be nude for that episode.
Clip it.